Hey everyone, I'm a couple of minutes early. I just want to sort of see if I can get everything organised. Just bear with me. I just want to make sure that I can see. No, that's not it. I'm not too sure whether I'll be able to see all your feeds, but we'll see what happens. It's a while since I've done a live, so just bear with me. Okay, so I'll start now. So I can't see your comments or anything, so just bear with me and I will go through them at the end of the video. So today's a mystery stamping, so I hope you've got all your kit cut and ready. I've already created my card, but I'm not going to show you the card until the end because I want to see what you all come up with. But I've got a kit that we can stamp along together. Okay, so what we're going to do is we've got our base card, and I've used basic white. Okay, it's just a standard base card. Then we've had layer A, 3 7/8 by 5 1/2. So what we're going to do, we've got that. Okie dokie. Then we're going to have a piece of DSP. And I think I've cut it the wrong way, but that's all right. It'll still work. So we've got our DSP. And we're going to stick our DSP to our coloured cardstock. Okie dokie. So we'll do that first. And then what we're going to do, we're going to glue that to our base card. Okie dokie. Now, this is meant to be quick and easy. I just want quick and easy stamping, but at the same time creating a lovely card, and one that you may be able to pop in the post tomorrow. Okay, so that's done. Then we're going to have a long piece of basic white. So this is our second piece of cardstock. Then we're going to have a piece of DSP. Okay, that was 1 inch wide and 4 3/4. Okie dokie. So you're all going along fine. And then we're going to stick that, oops, to this piece of basic white, and we're just going to leave a little edge down the left hand side and top and bottom, so it's like that. Sometimes I tend to stick things on sideways just so I can get a straighter line. Okay, so we've got that little bit. Then what we're going to do is we've got a piece of cardstock, 2 1/2 by 4. Okay, now I've already stamped my image, and I've stamped the dandelion from what's it called, Garden Wishes. I've done the bottom bit in Tuxedo Black, and this bit is in Bumblebee. Okay, so then what we're going to do is grab our Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm just going to put one on the flower head, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue down the bottom. I like doing my images like this sometimes because it just gives it a bit of more interest. And we're just going to pop that up like that. Okay, then I've cut out another image from the same piece of cardstock. Just bear with me, I've just got to get this pen. Yep. Okay, so I've cut out another image from the same piece of cardstock, our little bee. And what I'm going to do is just colour our little bee in with the markers. Okay. Now, if you wanted to, you could also use a dimensional here. You don't have to have another image if you don't want to. Actually, I should have used... I should have used a lighter blue, but that's all right. Yeah, we won't put that on. I'm not happy with that. I should have used my blend. Okie doke. So then that's done. So what we're going to do now is pop this up. We're going to pop this panel up, okay? So I want you to pop your panel up. I'm going overboard with the dimensionals, but that's okay. I'll take all our sticky backs off. I know you're watching, Beryl, so I hope you're keeping up with me. Or maybe it's me not keeping up with you. Then we're going to stick that probably to the left-hand side of our card, about 1/4 of an inch. I think that's a little bit crooked. See if I can... I never put anything down too permanently until I'm happy with how straight it is, and then I will go over and press on my pop-ups, dimensionals. So that's that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in a piece of cardstock, same piece of cardstock that we stamped our images onto and either punched or cut out. And I'm going to bring in my Pierce mat. Turn that around. I'm going to bring in Misty Moonlight. Now I've taken this sentiment that I'm going to use from the Hydrangea Haven stamp set. Okay. I just thought I'd go with something different. I'm going to stamp that on there like that. Now you can either die cut your image, fussy cut your image, or do what I'm going to do and punch your image out. Okay, just like that. I love my classic label punch. I use it just about all the time. Then we're going to pop that up again. So we'll just grab a few. Actually, just bear with me. We might use the mini dimensionals, I think. I'll just put 3 along here. Okay. We're going to take our sticky backs off. If I can get them off. And then we're going to pop out our sentiment. Now I'm going to put my sentiment up the top, but you're quite welcome to put it anywhere you like. Actually, even here might be okay, which means I need 2 on this side. Now I'm only putting 2 on one side only because I've popped the panel up. Okay, so if we put that down there like that, move that out of the way so I can see, and that looks pretty straight to me. So that's done. Then what we're going to do is bring in some twine. Now I've pre-tied mine, and I've used the Mossy Meadow twine. It's the braided trim actually that goes with this suite. And I'm going to bring in a glue dot, mini glue dot. I should have my thingamajig tool to do all this. And I'm just going to put that right there. So you could put a little bit of ribbon if you wanted to and just tie a knot or a small bow, or you could even tie your ribbon around this panel and tie a bow if you wanted to. I've actually taken the layout from my sketchbook, and I can't find my sketchbook to show you, but that's all right. Then what we're going to do to finish it off is grab our little bumblebees. Are they bumblebees? Ladybugs, sorry, trinkets. And we're just going to add a couple to our card. Oops. They're cute, these things. Okay, so I'm going to do probably 3. 1, 2. I'll do one right there. And that is our finished card. What I'll do is I'll do another what do you call it, bumblebee, a bee, and I'll add it to my card before I post it. So that is this one, and then this is the original one. So that's the original one there, and that's the one we've just done. And this one opens tent style, just like that, but I've done this one like that. What we might do is I've done that, so let's add a piece our inside just to finish it off. If I don't do it now, I won't do it. And I've just gone with white on white. I love colour on colour. And that's it. So that's our card we've just done. And that's the original card. Okie dokie. Now, if you followed along with me or you decide to create one, please share in our group, because I'd love to see what you do. Okay, thanks very much for joining me. See ya. Hooray.